people used to have visions that were flooding into the left hemisphere of their brain from the right. And it was as though being communicated to them through a god. This could be symbolic of this subconscious, almost, imagery, or even words back then, like if you were in a dream state and this communication coming to you from that space is what they would follow and do things when they were urged to do so through that. They didn't have the ability in this theory to put themselves outside of themselves and think about, how would I act if this were the situation, da 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 da. So it made it a lot easier to just act when it was necessary. However, that could be hijacked. Their idea of God could be this, king that was unrighteous, that now if everybody has this idea as though that is their template of what God does, says, cares about, those kinds of things, can create all kinds of issues if that's being passed on to everybody. We still have those kinds of things going on. We still have the right and left hemispheres of the brain, but we also now have the ability to put ourselves, have that ego part of ourselves where we can place ourselves outside of the situation. But arguably, that can bifurcate or spread out and separate things so much because of everybody having their own little versions of reality, that there's not a better unified idea of what that is, bringing back from mundane conditioning back to our original state of being as this sense that we are really kind of like this cosmic organism, if you will, and that having the two sides of the brain, if they can be harmonized with and worked with, we can likely overcome the limitations of each. And I don't know exactly what that looks like, but to me, rather than putting the idea of a God as something that is very, very focused on selfishness, if we have